Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Unique Inspirations with who? Me, Trina. Welcome. Happy Sunday. I'm so glad to see everybody here. Thank you for coming in. I hope everybody had a blessed day. If you missed me this morning, make sure you go back, watch that little powerful message. But yes, I hope everybody did their affirmations today. If you have not done your affirmations, please take a moment right now and do your affirmations. I see wonderful people already coming in, posting. Thank you guys so much for showing your love. Hey, Marcia. Hey, Stone Marble. How are you ladies doing? I'm so glad to have y'all here. Y'all, my background is kind of loud because that dishwasher is loud. I don't even know why it's so loud. But anyways, I'm thankful to have one. I'm not complaining about it. But yes, y'all. So today, I do want to go and talk about opposites attract since I was not able to um, get on about that yesterday because I overslept. But I'm gonna be taking my glasses on and off. So y'all, if it gets annoying or it starts getting annoying, let me know. I'll figure it out. But either way, I gotta see, right? So, oh, Marcia. Okay. Well, Marcia, thank you so much. And I know that you'll watch this on replay. It's actually going to be really good. Um, I think it's going to be pretty good, and I think you'd like it. So make sure that you catch it on replay. Thank you so much for coming out, showing your love. You know, I appreciate you as well. But yes, guys. So, opposites in a sense do attract, or it can make something of the opposite better, right? So when we hear opposites attract, it's like, oh yeah, like negative and positive, positive energy um, is what give us forces. So when you think about that, think about decisions that we make for ourselves. Opposite can be attracted when it comes to making decisions in ourselves. So, just to kind of give you an idea, right? Because when you really sit back and think of it, you say a wrong can't make a right. Is that really true? Because that's why I put it on there without, any kind of period or question mark or exclamation point, because I want to know how we can take that sentence and make it something different. Now, I do want to let y'all know it's not the same. I'm not talking about where they say two wrongs will not make a right. That's not what I'm talking about. We know two wrongs are not going to make a right. We don't want someone to do something onto someone else because they have been, misled or mistreated or whatever. You just can't do wrong for wrong. It just don't work like that because you're just only stirring up. When we do wrong for wrong, you're only stirring up more mess. You're only making the situation worse than what it possibly can be. It's like, oh, I'm gonna get them for that. Well, what do you don't you're causing more conflict, more stress on yourself. So, but that's not, so if you are thinking two wrongs don't make a right, that's not where I'm going at with this tonight. So let's go back, and I want to say a wrong can't make a right. Can a wrong make a right? Yeah. Yeah, because that's why we're entitled to our own opinions. That's why we are different. That's why our environments are different. That's why we are different ages, different genders, and everything. Because we can make a wrong a right. What we think in society might be wrong, but in all actuality, it can actually be right. So just put it like this. If you're driving down the street, right? Every car has its, a tire. We got to have tires in order to drive a car, right? Now, y'all listen to this because this is where I want you to see that a wrong can make a right. Okay. So you're driving down the street. Everybody knows if you're in a car and it has an engine, most likely it's going to have four wheels and an engine, right? Okay. So you have two cars. One car is in a cold environment, right? The other car is in a hot environment. So the one that's in the cold, they say, oh, you got to leave your car running because it's really, really cold. If you turn your car off, more than likely your engine's going to freeze up, right? Because you got to make sure that you keep that motor going. But when it's in a hot place, you don't have to worry about keeping that motor going. But you do, because in order for you to get out of your car and come back, now, are you going to leave your car on or are you going to leave your car off when it's hot? I'm going to leave my car on. The reason I'm going to leave my car on is because I want to make sure that the cool air continues to circulate. Y'all with me so far? All right. Yes, yes, Stone Marble. Wrong with wrong equals drama. I'm so with you on that. But yeah, so just because they're saying, oh no, you need to turn your car off, that does not necessarily mean that that's the right thing to do based on your circumstances, right? Based on what you're doing. So that right there tells you that a wrong cannot make a right. It just can't. You know what I mean? And then it can. I'm sorry. A wrong can make a right only in the defense of knowing and understanding that when it's wrong, you have every opportunity of making it right. So two kids going to the candy store, they rob the candy store, both of the kids, right? So we already know that both of those kids are in the wrong. Now you have one parent that comes down there and they say, well, I am going to bail my child out. The other parent says, well, I'm not going to bail my child out because I want them to sit here. Well, you would think, oh, well, why wouldn't he want to bail his child out? That's wrong. No, it's not wrong. It is actually right because that parent might be trying to teach that child a lesson. So what may be wrong for one parent might not be wrong for the other one. It might be the right and the best decision. So that's why I say we can make wrongs right and we can make right wrong, because even if we think that we're right, it's almost like going back. It's almost like going back and somebody's telling you like, girl, you shouldn't have been doing that. You shouldn't have been doing that. But why? Why? What is the definition of why an individual should not be doing something when they think that it is the right thing to do, when in all actuality, it's really not the right thing to do. It's the wrong thing to do. You know what I mean? So to me, I feel like when they say a right can't be made wrong and a wrong cannot be made right, it can. It can be, definitely. It's just based on individual decisions based on the circumstances. So I know that it's like, well, that it still doesn't make sense. Yeah, it does make sense for people that don't understand it. I'm going to slow it down. You're right, okay? You're right. It's not always going to be right for somebody else. Your wrong is not going to always be wrong for somebody else. So it's not saying two wrongs make a right. That's not what I'm talking about. So going back, hear yourself out. Thank you, Stone Marble. I'm so glad that you understand that. But yes, we can't live off other people's decisions. We can't live off other people's dreams. We cannot live off other people's journeys. We cannot live off all the certain things because opposites attract. Okay? Opposites do attract. You tell me not that I can't do it. I'm going to tell you that I can do it. And I'm going to prove to you that I can do it. So that is what I'm saying when you say opposites attract. Your wrong might not be my wrong. I might succeed on that. You see what I'm saying? So don't take what you know and just think that it's all right. It's not always got to be your way. And not saying that the way that we think about things, it doesn't say that we're always going to be in a circumstances of, man, everything I do is just wrong. Have y'all ever heard people say that? Have y'all ever heard people say, everything I do is just wrong. No, it's not that everything that you do is wrong. You might not be getting the best outcome because there may be a different way that you could do it, but you're so stuck on the way of doing it your way because that's the way you were either taught, or that's what you've seen, or what you've heard, or that's what it tastes like to you. Because can't nobody really, in all actuality, nobody can tell you your senses. If I say I smell cheesecake, can't nobody tell me that I don't smell cheesecake. You see what I'm saying? So it's going back into that idea of being opposite. What we carry on the inside is not always what somebody else is carrying on the inside. And what somebody else is carrying on the inside can always pretty much, in some sense, benefit the other party, the opposite position. Stone Marvel says, yes, I have said that before. It is a learning process. It is. It really, really is, Stone. And the learning process is that we don't take the time out of the day. Um, I know, Stacy. But we don't take time out of our day to really think about things in that aspect. You just want to wake up and say, I feel like, because even, you get down to the whole scientist thing about it, and they'll be like, you know what? The most a person should add into their coffee, the most sugar somebody should add into their coffee is 3 scoops. Well, that might be for that individual, but some people might like 6 scoops. They won't double the portion for it to taste good to them. Our tastes are so different. We might agree on saying something tastes good because it does taste good to both of us. But then we might have, some coworkers that say, oh, this tastes so nasty. I do not like this. Well, that's opposite. They don't like it, but we're eating the same thing. But you cannot place judgment or make anything come from what that other person is saying. All you can do is respect the fact. Respect the fact. Stacey, yes, girl, you walked in on the word cheesecake and you talking about 10 pounds. You gained 10 pounds. But yes, so I know it was kind of cloudy at the beginning. I was trying to get it out the best way that I could, far as explaining how a wrong can make a right and a right can't make a wrong. So, just understand that part. But yes, y'all. So, and then be I love being an opposite. I love being the opposite because you know what? Opposite people sometimes are of the unknown. I call it of the unknown because you're never gonna understand that person completely. And I don't even think we understand each other completely as it is. But the point about the opposites attracting, what we desire in life is so critical, I think. I think it's very critical because not only is it something that sets you up to where you want to be successful, but it's also that same effect that can be a failure for you because you don't know how to push through it the way you need to push through it. You're not giving your all, you're just giving some of it, and it's like, no, I'm doing all I can do that I can do. No, you're not doing everything that you're doing because if you're doing everything that you can do, somehow, some way it's going to work. Ask questions. Look around. Hey, Ron, how are you? Yes, Stacy. So how you doing today, Ron? Thank you for coming in. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. But yes. So anybody have any idea on a wrong that they actually felt like they made right? Or is there a right that y'all really think that you made wrong? You know, it's almost like baking. It's almost like baking. You got 2 people making a pound cake. More than likely, those pound cakes are going to come out a little bit different because they can be using, I'm going to say they using the same ingredients. Same ingredients, but they're different people with two different styles. It doesn't mean that that 1 pound cake is bad just because they use a different style. It's just not something that you're familiar with, you know? So I hope y'all get the drift. So always know that within yourself, that just because you may be a little different than somebody, that does not mean that you're any less than that person. When we say opposites attract, we do because we learn from each other. Where I may be lacking something, you might be very knowledgeable in that area. And that's where we help each other out. Instead of judging people, we should help each other out. But instead, because it's so different and we're opposite, it's easier to say, I don't know why she's doing all this stuff. Or I don't like that. Or I'm going to go sit over here opposed to over there. Everybody has their reasonings. Um, everybody has reasons why they do things and why they don't do things. But you can't tell somebody or make somebody feel less attractive or less wanted because of who they are. Everybody's personalities, we are set to be different. And I love the fact that we can set to be different, you know? So just be who you are and be creative. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I've had so much stuff that I've seen in the last 2 months. And I'm pretty sure within your lives too, y'all have probably seen some type of change in your life in the last 2 months. It may be a little bit different than what your norm is, or it might be your norm, but it might be going a different way. That's okay. It's okay. We need something that can actually distract us from always being in the norm. We don't always have to say, this is the way I learned it, and this is how I was taught, or, so I'm going to stick to those boundaries and guidelines. No, you don't have to do that. Outside your source, go outside your resources sometimes and find the resources that can also help you with the resources that you've already gathered. But sometimes you have to get rid of some of the old to bring in the new. Y'all know I'm always saying that. Bring out some of the old so you can get in something new. And that's all it takes, because over time, life does not stay the same. So life doesn't stay the same. So what happens to us? We change. We change with life. So just know, like, we have to understand one another, that we're all unique. We're all different. And you guys are like powerful individuals who know and who is willing to take the chance to work upon yourself as life change. Because if you stay that same person, you're not growing. You're not growing with life. You're not. And that's when, you can't really sit there and say, well, just because, well, where you've been for 20 years, because that changed. That really changed. But there are some people what we consider set in our ways. We get set in our ways. And there's nothing wrong with you being set in your ways, but at the same time, you got to make some type of movement if you want to stay caught up. Like me, I don't watch the news, but there's people that watch the news all the time. And I can tell the person that watches the news all the time, I don't watch the news all the time because it makes me depressed. They can't judge me because of that. They might say, oh, well, they can agree to disagree and say, well, I like to watch the news because even though it's depressing, it's going to keep me in tune with what's going on in our world. And I can fully respect that. So just because something is a little bit opposed to what you're used to, don't be afraid to venture out sometimes, because it can probably help you. Because what we tend to lead, what we continue to hold on to, can sometimes become a hindrance to us as well. It can definitely become a hindrance to us. What y'all talking about 2 o'clock in the morning? Where is it 2 o'clock in the morning? Oh, wow, Ron. After your show, y'all were on till 4 o'clock. I'm at 2 o'clock in the morning. Wow. Wow. Yes, Ron, us women, we will do that. We will do that. I know I'm one of those ones that will, if I have a good conversation going, yes. Yes, Stone, mistakes are supposed to happen. That's how we grow. What is the blue pill, Stacy? What is the blue pill? But let me tell y'all this. This is one thing that I had come across, and I thought it was really, really, really good. And I wanted to share it with you guys because it it's powerful. I mean, we look at words and we listen to things, but sometimes we really don't try to follow the message because, and that's another thing about opposites attract. You can have a song with the same, almost the same lyrics as another song, but it does not mean that those two songs have the same meaning. You know what I mean? And you can like both of them, but you might just like one a little bit more than the other. But just because they're different doesn't mean that you have to like dismiss it because you feel like that's not my comfort zone. Well, what is it doing? This one might now be teaching you a new lesson. But anyways, this is what I had came across, and I want y'all to please remember this. If you got to write it down, remember this. It says, your life is your message to the world. Make it inspiring. Once again, your life is your message to the world. Make it inspiring. And I love that because who we are, it defines who we are sometimes. Yeah, I don't know what y'all talking about on the blue pill, the blue pill, but I just like you guys to know, like it's okay. It's almost like a form of being different, when it's an opposite attract. And but what another thing that we have to look at too and understand is we are so different, but opposites attract so that our love keeps growing and it never looks back. That's what I'm talking about. We are so different, but opposites attract. Why? So that our love here on earth keeps growing and it never takes us back. We want to keep moving. You want to go forward. It's more love and more love and more love to give. Keep moving it forward, you know? So, and because that's another form of just being kind to one another. I think, ooh, being kind, that's a whole, probably another topic, but, you know, being kind to somebody can go a long way, can go a long way. Yes, that's exactly right, Stacy. The other one makes up for what the other one is lacking. Stone says, when you guys talk about the blue pill, you guys were laughing hard, and so was I. I was not even on the room, but was listening. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to go back and watch that one so I can understand what's going on with the blue pill. But it's probably not meant for me to know everything, right? Everything meant for us to know everything. Yes. Oh, Stacy, speaking of teamwork, let me tell you something, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you for stepping up yesterday, asking everybody, taking that that baton, like you got the baton and you were asking, hey, Trina's running a little late. Y'all make sure y'all done y'all's affirmations. Girl, you were on it, and I really, really, really appreciate that, Stacy, because it makes me feel good to know if I'm running late and I have you special individuals come in here that knows our daily routine to keep up and keep it going, because you know what? That shows a lot of character and it shows who you are. It's like I'm not just on here just to be on here. I'm on here because this helps benefit me. And that tells me a lot. And I'm glad that my show, Unique Inspirations, is able to help inspire you and anybody else that comes in, and that is my whole purpose. But I wanted to thank you so much for just making sure that that was something that was done, because that is very important. I want everybody to know, guys, your passion. If you have a passion, drive for it, run for it. Don't expect for people to be like you. You can't be like nobody else, because, like I said, can't nobody be another Trina. I mean, and I'm not saying that to be cocky. I'm not trying to say that to be conceited. It's just nobody will be me, and I will never be anybody else. And you know what? I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy of living within myself and being the unique person that I am, because I get to make my own decisions. I get to make my own ideas. I get to come up and be creative in my own way. And it's okay sometimes if we have to, hey, Shayla, it's okay if we have to stop outside the box and get references and things like that, because that's what we have them there for. But when you're just clearly going into something because you feel like you want to be a threat to somebody, or you feel like you can do it better than somebody, don't let what somebody else is doing stop you from the things that you want to do. But make sure that you're doing it because that is what you're supposed to be doing, not because you just feel like, oh, it's working for somebody else, so let me try it. Because it's okay, try it. It's okay, try it, because it might work for you. But know that the same passion is not going to come out right. It's just not going to come out right. And it's going to leave eventually over time. You see what I'm saying? So I can't go and think I'm this awesome reader because I don't read. You see what I'm saying? I can say, well, that's something I want to learn. Well, I can go learn it, but I'm probably not going to be the best of the best of the best, because everybody knows that is not who I am. You see what I'm saying? So stay true to who you are. Even if there's a little bit of opposition coming on you, stay true to who you are and take that opposition and learn from that opposition. You know what I'm saying? So don't get carried. Just be you. Be who you are. Love who you are. You don't have to go and be something that you're not, because people will generally, they will pick that up and say, you know what? You old scamming, scoffing, conceiving, deceiving, whatever word you want. We're not judging. We're not judging. But we have some of these words for a reason. I want to be in the opposite. When somebody's doing wrong, I want to make it right. When it's right, I want to leave it alone. I want to leave it alone. You see what I'm saying? Just be true to who you are. Be true to who you are. Because nowadays I see so many fishes out there. I sure did say that. And I'm not judging anybody. But there are so many fishes that want to come and eat up all the fish food. For what? For what? Because sometimes when you get obese, what happens? Your heart goes out, right? Your heart goes out. So it just, it's an issue for me when I see individuals not being themselves because they don't know who they are. They just trying to find a way. But those are the people that I love to help, because those are the ones that you can get to go inside of, and you're not only allowing them to find themselves for the first time, but you are also allowing yourself to grow with someone else. So don't think, try whatever you think is working. If it's working for John and Mary, it might work for you, But once again, opposites, they do attract. They do attract. And it's okay to be different. You know what I mean? You don't say nothing when you put those batteries in that remote, positive and negative. It's got that remote working for your TV. Ron, are you trying to give away blue pills on my show? You could only give away blue pills on my show when you start telling me what it is. I missed the whole thing. See what I get? That's my fault. Marvel says, I haven't gotten a rebel from you in a long time, Ron. So yeah, you better go and pull her a rebel, Ron. Pull her a rebel. But I might need one too. Marvel says, no, that rebel ain't blue. That's what I get, Stone Marble. That's exactly what I get. Overreading stuff. You see what I'm talking about? But I do apologize. I'm all up in y'all's business when I need to be focused on my own, right? Because I'm supposed to be. But, I just want to stay active with you guys. But anyways, yeah, so make sure that whatever you're doing that's opposite in your life, know that you can find some type of attraction for it. But if you're not finding attraction for it, please leave it alone because it's only going to hinder you. It's not going to help you. It's almost like, I remember when I had my daughter, the oldest one, because she is biracial. Thank you. So, and people, be like, oh my goodness, like she's so dark, but she's carrying around this light baby. You show right, I'm carrying around this light baby. Her dad's Caucasian or Norwegian or whatever you want to put in. Her mom is African American. Now check this part out. Opposites do attract, but we also came up with making the same decision and the right decision. And so just because it's opposite, y'all, you can run if you want to. You can run if you want to. And just make sure that you always know that there are some wrongs that you can make right, and there's some rights that you can make wrong. So, so, today is Sunday, guys, and I want everybody to have like an amazing week. Anybody have anything that they have great coming up this week? I'm saying great, but if it's something positive, it can always be great. So just know that. Stone Marble says she misread Ron's answer. So y'all, I know like there's other rooms and stuff that's going on tonight. What is going on in y'all's world? I wanted to go out. There's so many people that I wanted to go out and share some support. I actually got me some rest. I feel good. But I will, check out some more people, see how everybody's doing. But, guys, just stay true to yourself because I'm just starting to see more and more people, and I say fake, and y'all know that I'm gonna keep it real. I'm just keeping it real. I see more and more, and I'm not judging anybody, but I know what's real and I know what's fake, especially when I know it from own experience. So be true to yourself. You don't have to be a second best to nobody. You see what I'm saying? Don't be a second best to nobody. Do your thing and do your thing well, because only you can present who you are. You can't have nobody else presenting who you are. They can play who you are, but they can't present who you are. Okay? So when you go out there hard. Hold yourselves up, smile. Take a step back sometimes and reevaluate if you have to. There's nothing wrong with that. Somebody might be telling you to go in when you should really be going out. And somebody might be telling you to go out when you should really be going in. So make your own decisions. We can all sit around here. I don't need fake. And that's one thing about you. And I don't need fake. Keep the fake. And somebody's like, well, what is she? Not that she doing? Because opposites attract can be fake. They can be fake. Stop tallying up what everybody else is doing and be you. Be you. If you want to walk that straight line, then walk the straight line. If you want it to be curvy, walk it. Walk it curvy. I don't want a straight line. I want a curvy line. I want a curvy line because I want to be able to explore and experience. And I want to learn my rights from my wrong, what works for me, and not to be pleasing everybody else. Another thing is, you can do something as somebody else, but it won't ever come out right. It's not going to come out right. It might start out good, but the end result don't always come out good because you get tired of being fake. I feel like this is a message for me to put out here today. And so if you're coming in or you're watching this on replay, I've already talked about opposite attracts. That's at the beginning. If y'all want to listen to that, I will probably continue to go on talking about opposite attracts. But I have spoken about that. But you know what? This is Unique Inspirations. I don't have to stay on the topic. I like to get the realness out. And whatever comes across me that I know that can help other people, that's what I want to do. Okay. So be yourself. Don't allow somebody to come and judge you and you feel like you have to make change because of what somebody else is telling you to do. If you out there and you looking and you searching because you want to find what's going to best suit you, know that that's okay. But don't pick it up just because you see somebody else picking it up and it worked for them. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourselves, because all you're going to do is hurt yourself. And then people are going to be looking at you at the end of the day, and that's when they want to judge you. Not saying that they got the right to do it, but that's what they want to do. Like, what was that person thinking? You know, we don't always think sometimes before we do things. And I know I'm guilty of that. I know I'm guilty of that. But that can also be opposites attract too. Not thinking before we do things. You know, you just doing it. Just out on a whim, you just doing it. You know, if I know, now y'all know I don't play basketball. Okay. And I've not played basketball as like school engagements or any outside organizations. I've just not played basketball. If I played it, it's because I had to play it in PE while I was going to school. So I couldn't consider myself being the best basketball player. But I know how to dribble the ball. But do I know anything else about basketball? Nope. Nope. So could y'all imagine me being out there on that court? Okay. And I say, you know what? I'm going to go play with the Lakers tonight, or I'm going to go play with the Spurs tonight. And they say, come on, we're going to let you on. They not worried about what I'm going to look like out there. They're going to take my word that I know what I'm doing. And I understand the game. When I get out there, only truth be told, either I'm going to sink or I'm going to swim. I'm going to know how to defense. I'm going to know how to guard. I'm going to know how to put my hands up. I'm going to know how to dribble. I'm going to know how to do all these things. But will I be doing them right? Will I be able to make these passes using my right mind because I understand the game? Am I making the right decisions? Or am I just wanting to play on the game because I see that basketball looks very easy and somebody else is benefiting from that? If everybody was a pro in basketball, we'll all be playing basketball, making plenty of money. Same thing as any other specialty, singing, you know. But we won't know what we have until we try it. So I'm not sitting here saying don't try it. What I'm saying is once you try it and you know that it's not probably going to work for you, sit down, please. We need to sit down, you know. And if you feel like, you know what, I really, really want this to work for me, get you somebody that can work with you. But just understand that it's not going to happen overnight, guys. Sometimes change does not happen overnight. It took us more than overnight to get where we're at. You know what I mean? And so people can be conniving, people can be, you know, all kinds of things, but that's not for us. We have to stay focused. I can't focus on what other people doing. You know what I mean? I can't go to another show and focus on what they're doing. I want to embrace the show. I want to love the show. I want to be with the people that's in there and allow the other individuals to the people of this who's running their show to do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I can go and look at the shows all day. And a lot of that I will not because it's a bad thing. It's just not something for me. So that goes back to your worth. You know, we worth so much, but we give ourselves so little. We give ourselves so little. But not here on Unique Inspirations. You go give yourself everything that you're worth. And if you don't know what it is, start by taking some baby steps and evaluating your own self. Let me put on these glasses. I'm missing up in the chat. Yes, Stacy. Don't. It's okay to have training wheels. It's okay to have training wheels. You know, we got to get started somehow. Shoot. And when you're ready to take them off, then you can take them off. We can take them off. But I don't know. I just, you know, I I just pray. I pray and ask that all you all are successful in doing what it is that your heart desires, whatever makes you happy, but just know that your decisions are very valuable. I think people's decisions are valuable because it has an outcome. Everything that we do has an outcome. So it's like, be true to yourself, be true to other people, because why do you want to do something that you can't even be true to yourself about? You know what I mean? Oh, it just looks good, or it just sounds good, or it's what's working. And that's what we do out here in society. you know oh, I'm gonna go buy that special purse that costs $400 or $500 because everybody else is buying that purse. You can't afford that purse. Put the purse up. You can't afford the purse. And if you do get the purse, how are you going to benefit from the purse? Is it going to make you broke? Because the next person can go buy another one 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later, whatever. But you can't. But if, like they said back in the old days, keeping up with the Jones, opposites attract, because the Jones will pull you, but you can't keep up with the Joneses. And ain't nothing wrong with keeping up with the Joneses or trying to keep up with the Joneses. But you also don't want to hinder everything that you worked so hard for, trying to help with the Joneses and be the Joneses. Because the Joneses ain't going to be worried about you. You got to be worried about yourself. In every situation and everything that you do, what you say, people are going to look at that. Y'all think I get on here? That's why I'm like, I have to be me. Because people get on here and they see who I am. And I'm so glad that people get to see the real me. People get to see the real me. And that means so much to me, because I don't have to fake anything. I don't have to fake nothing. But I see so many people that want to be so much like other individuals and do what other individuals do. And all they're going to do is stress themselves out, put more heartache on themselves. And I just feel like it's just not the best thing. Let me put my glasses on. Oh, Ron gave me a Rebel card. Okay, Stacey, yes, they be spending that money on those purses. And if I feel like if you can afford it and that's what you want to do it. But if you cannot do it, don't do that to yourself. It's okay if you want to go get you a little knockoff. We want to get what everybody else get, but everybody's blessings and stuff is not for us. I keep saying that, and I'm going to keep saying that here on Unique Inspirations. Hey, Marcia, welcome back. So glad you came back. Marcia says, I am my own person and I try to be Marcia. No, you don't try to be Marcia. You are Marcia. You are Marcia. And I'm Trina. Because let me tell you something, Marcia, and I love that, because self-identity tells a lot about a person. Self-identity tells a lot. And I feel like if you're going to be a person, be who you are, because everybody knows that Trina's loud. Everybody knows that Trina's got a mouth on her. Everybody knows that, everybody knows all these things about Trina. So that means nobody can go, regardless of what kind of work or what I say and how I do it and what I do when I do it. Nobody else can go back and do that the way that I do it. Just fakeness. I don't like to see fakeness. I want people to be real. So when you hear on Unique Inspirations, be real. Be who you are. I can't tell you not to come in here. I want you to come in here. And it might help you. It might help somebody. Be something opposite. It's okay. Be somebody's wrong. It's okay to be, I want to be somebody's wrong. I want to be somebody's wrong. It's okay to be somebody's wrong. Because a lot of us is wrong to a lot of people. We just don't know it. We just don't know it. But all I know is I don't mind being wrong, because I know when I do wrong, my wrongs, I'm making them right. I'm making them right. And can't nobody make no judgment. I can't make no judgment on somebody's wrongs or rights, and nobody can make judgment on my wrongs and rights. The only person that can tell me about myself and truly tell me about myself is Jesus Christ. And if your head was not nailed on that cross and you came out of the grave for me and you took away all my sins, or you paid for all my sins, you cannot judge me. And I cannot judge you. We should not be judging one another. We should be helping. Y'all know I love to say the word helping. We should be helping one another. But when you're helping somebody, be nice to that person. Be truthful with that person. I'm gonna try this, so I'm gonna do this. Girl, don't do that. Don't try that, because that I'm being real. That is not gonna work for you. But let's do it together, because I don't want you. Be encouraging. But also be real. Be real. Y'all, we sit up here and we just let people do things because it sounds good, or it tastes good, or it's just good altogether. Good is not always good. Y'all know that? Good is not always good. I don't always want good. I don't. Because we think always having good is go make us better or give us more no. Mm-mm. Once again, it's going back to that opposite attract. What works for you might not work for me. What works for me might not work for you. But when we work together, we can achieve a lot. And that's why opposites can attract. You work together, not against each other, together. So, be who you are. I be listening to so many inspirational things, and I listen to, broadcast podcasts and, radio stations and other YouTube channels of inspiration and things like that. I'm not going on there because I see something that I want. I'm on there because that's how I feel. I want to know. I want to learn. God has already given me everything I feel like I need. He just needs me to continue on my path and follow his lead, because as y'all can see, I'm just different. And I love being different. And I know I don't have to sit here and keep reminding everybody that I'm different. But some people I do have to keep reminding, because it's like they don't get it. They don't get it. And I'm being real tonight on my show. It's not all about religious. It's not all about all this other kind of things. It's about being who you are. Just like I can get on other shows and I go with the atmosphere. I can be funny. I can be relaxed. I can be calm. I could be loud. I could be serious. I could be silly. But do it in my own aspect, in my own way. And when I get ready. Not because somebody else telling me that's what I need to do and how I need to do it. And no. It's like going to a workplace. They teach you how to do it. You go do it their way. And if you can find a better way to do it, do it. But until then, do it the way they taught you how to do it. Don't go in there trying to think that you know how to run somebody's job and you doing less than what they doing because you think that it'll work that way. It'll work best your way. No, you going in there for employment, for a job. Let them train you how they do their own things. And then you can take lead. That's how people grow in positions. You know what I mean? So grow in your path. Grow in your walk. You know what I mean? Learn how to do it better. Find out a way how it's going to work for everybody. It might save your business some money. It might save time. Who knows? But it's going to help. So don't be going out there saying what works for Trina, it's going to work for me, because I can't make nothing for that, because it's not always going to be like that. Yes, Marcia. Marcia says God need us to just talk to him and ask him questions. That's all. He want us to talk to him, have faith in him, understand. We ain't gonna never, y'all. I ain't gonna never say. I'm not gonna say never. I'm not gonna say never. But God knows us. He knows what we are capable of and what we're not capable of. He knows what he's given us and what he has taken away. So let's sustain to that. Let's be with that. Go tell God what you want, how you want it. Because he'll make sure you get it or don't get it. Now, don't be mad at him if you don't get it. Just know that it's not for you and that you got something different coming. My shirt today says, can't adult today. Can't. I don't feel like standing up lazy. Adult today. Yeah. So, yeah, I like this little top, Marcia. Can't adult today. But I like this shirt because sometimes when I bought this shirt, let me tell you, Marcia, y'all already know there's a story coming behind it. So don't be surprised. Not just, but when I bought this shirt, I was thinking of my inner child. I was really thinking about my inner child, because I was like, you know what? It's not the principle that I want to give up being an adult person and taking care of the responsibilities that I have, because God has been good to me to give it to me. But I thought about it and I said, this is the days that I just want to sit back and just relax and not think about being an adult. It's just, I put it on, and feel young and vibrant, one of those things. Yes, Marcia, that is so true. We know ourselves, but God knows us best. He knows us best. Thank you, Marcia. Thank you, Stone. Yes. But I'm so glad that y'all be coming out with me, because you know what? I know that like I said a few moments ago, I know I'm repeating myself, but I know there's other shows that's going on, and people like to be entertained in different ways, and I get it, but y'all know over here, I want you guys to understand that I get the fact that there is life out there. And I get the fact that you guys cannot come every day. And I get the fact, but you know what? The replays are there. And if you feel like it can help you or somebody else, y'all make sure y'all go back and y'all watch those replays, and put those thumbs up and share it with somebody, and let them know it's okay. If you feel like you want to subscribe, it's okay. She's a grown ass woman, but she gonna keep it real for you. Yes, I said what I said. Grown ass woman, but go keep it real for you. And I don't have to sit up here and come halfway clothed and fake nails and all this kind of stuff. And I'm not putting judgment on that. What I'm saying is keep yourself real. Keep yourself real. Over time, hell, I might go and start putting me on some eyelashes. Marsha, you know how me and you had that talk, full armor of God. Well, you know what? He ain't gonna let me just be sitting on here looking no any kind of way. And it's funny because lately I have been putting on like more clothes for my show. I still come on here with my hat, but that's neither here nor there. I don't care, because that's me. Y'all know when y'all come on here, y'all seeing Trina. If this woman come in here and she got some long, y'all know it ain't me. Like, oh, that must be Trina replica, because that ain't Trina. Y'all know who I am. But I just want you guys to be true to yourselves, because there's so many people out here that want to be you. And that's why people will hate on you. That's what they consider a hater, I guess, and just, yeah, the full armor. But false eyelashes does not work for me. You know what? I've not tried those things yet, Marcia, because I don't have a lot of eyelashes. So, and then my lids up here are like really small. But anyways, I don't know. I'm scared to put anything near my eyes, but I have wanted to try it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanted to try some eyelashes, but that's not me. And one day I might try it. I'm not gonna say I'm not, but one day I might if I, can get them on right or have somebody put them on right. But I just like to rock my natural beauty, and I I'm thankful. So, and everybody else, I hope y'all are rocking y'all natural beauty as well. Don't think that you have to put on lashes and makeup and lipstick and all this other kind of stuff to dress yourself up. Yeah, we all want to look presentable when we go somewhere, but and we're doing something that we need to be presentable to the public, but you know, just don't overdo it. You know what I mean? Like, use it for something special, you know. I dress up when I feel like I want to, or there's a special occasion. But I know I need to do my hair. But you know what, y'all? Sometimes I'm gonna tell y'all, when I don't want to do my hair, or I don't want to put on clothes, or I don't want to do this and that. Y'all know what? And I put this on my life. My mama did enough of that for me. My mom did enough of that for me. As little kids growing up to even adulthood before she passed away, I mean, don't go walking in my mom's house with some wrinkled pants. And if you just got them out the dryer, even though they don't have wrinkles in them, she's going to know if you've ironed those pants or that shirt or whatever. She's going to know. But the thing about it is, my mom dressed me my whole life. And when I say dress me, I'm not saying physically, but what I'm saying is, she always made sure that we looked nice. And it was never a dull moment. But you know what? It's okay if I get a little stain on my shirt nowadays. I have kids, I have a baby. But I have to understand, like, I've been dressed too much. And now it's time for me to sit back and relax. I'm going to look presentable, you know. Somebody, hopefully y'all love me enough, y'all will tell me how rough I'm looking or something. But it don't matter. It matters, but it doesn't matter. You know, we ain't on here for beauty queen show. I'm not. I'm on here to send a message from God and teach people how to love yourself, because that's the most important to me, you know. But I do want to come on here so y'all can be able to look at me. So y'all can be able to look at me. But yeah, so y'all make sure y'all liking this. Put the thumbs up. So do y'all think we should have Bring a Friend Day? Somebody else go pick that topic up. I mean, not topic, but somebody's going to pick that idea up, and I'm fine with that. But here on Unique Inspirations, I was thinking about that. If y'all want to do Bring a Friend Day, I think that would be something to help inspire you. Because if you're doing something great for yourself, why can't you do something great for somebody else or involve them into your greatness? So we need to have Bring a Friend Day. What day will work for everybody so we can do Bring a Friend Day? And I want everybody to please participate on this, because I won't know unless you guys tell me. It's not about me coming up with all the ideas to help you. I want you to do things where you're going to be comfortable and that's going to help you. But I do want to do Bring a Friend Day. And that way, each one of you guys will be able to have a friend on here, and y'all can talk, y'all can communicate, y'all can ask me questions, whatever it is. Empower somebody, bring somebody to a good word. But I bet you if it was Lil John them over there cussing and hopping and jumping, y'all will be on that quick. Y'all will be on that quick. People quick to certain entertainment that's gonna be cussing and fussing in their ears all day, but they don't want to never hear nothing good. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here for this. And I'm here because this is what God told me I was gonna do. Not because Trina just woke up one day and said, this is no, I woke up one day to realize that I knocked on my head that God said, you're very unique. I need you. I need you. And when God calls me, baby, I'm running. I'm running to him, and I'm going to listen, and I'm going to apply what he wants me to apply. So if whatever I'm doing it. Don't worry about how I'm doing it. Just pray for me. God already done forgave me, and he's going to forgive me, because I'm not up here for perfection. Is she really talking about the word and then she go cuss? You show right. You show right. I'm not saying that it's right. Some people's eyes, that's very disrespectful, and I get it. But don't think that I don't know that. But I am who I am. But I know how to go on with my life. I know how to be fair. I didn't say that Unique Inspirations was pure perfection. No, 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 no. And if that's what people think that it is, you might be on the wrong channel. Y'all know that I'm far from pure perfection. Ain't nobody in here pure perfection. Yeah, we ain't perfect at all. But we already talk about that. We talk about that all the time. But maybe we always need to encourage and realize that we're not. We're not. But people aren't going to tell you that. People want to tell you everything that's good. And then sometimes what they telling you, it sounds good, but it's a lie. They tell you, but they tell you, and it's all a lie. It's all a lie. But I'm going to be front and real with you. You put something in that chat, I'm going to say something, and then I might not understand. Y'all see, I need to go get me some new glasses. That's what y'all need to be telling me I need to do, is go get me some new glasses so I can read this shit right when I'm reading. I be over here stumbling over words, got glares all over. I'm going to work it out. I'm going to work it out. God's going to help me work it out. But I appreciate that y'all are patient with me. I really do appreciate that. Let me put my glasses on so I can see. Marcia says, in the 70s, the lashes almost went into your eye. Oh my goodness. Yes, beauty is only skin deep. It is only skin deep. Yes, I'm actually talking about bring a friend day, not a topic. I'm talking about you're going to have a friend log on with you at 8:30 one day, and we're all going to have a friend's day. We're going to talk about friendship. And that's a deep topic. That's why I want to do bring a friend. So y'all bring a friend and we'll talk about friendship. And either you and your friend go be mad when you get off, or y'all go understand each other when you get off. I'm not trying to break up friendships, but I want y'all to really realize that how we are as individuals, and if we can really say people are our friend. Or what is friend? What is your friend? So yes, Marcia, it's not going to be just a topic. I want to do friendship, like loyalty of your friends, but something in that aspect. But I want you guys to bring a friend day, and I would really like for you guys to do that and give me a date. That would work. Or if not, I'll put a date. And if people come with a friend, they come with a friend. If not, they don't. My show still has to go on, you know? Marcia says, no, I don't like Little John. Old school R&B and jazz. Yeah, old school and R&B. But you know what, Marcia? I'm not going to lie. I like Little John. When I want to get cronked up, like they call it, the kids now, they say they want to get cronked up. Hey, hey, hey. I will put some Lil Jon on. He actually one of my favorite rappers. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. I love music. I listen to all kinds of music, but I don't listen to him every day, or all day. He might get on the playlist probably once a month, twice a month, But he ain't even been on there this month. But anyways, Marsha, yeah, I get what you're saying though. But people are quick for stuff that get people revved up and all this other kind of stuff, but they don't want reality. So Ron says, Trina, Rubber Car, believe what you see, face reality, or live in la la land. Choose bravely. I like that Rebel Car, Ron. I like that. It's almost like that car read just my message of what I'm putting out. Marsha, you said it sound like he has snuff in his nose. But you know what? Somebody else said it sounds like he has stuff that's in his nose when he sings. I don't know, but I know it's probably not even so much the song, the lyrics or anything to me. It's more of like the beat. I love music. I love percussions and stuff like that. So you see my cup I got today? Well, I've been had this, but of course y'all know it's Sunday, so we doing some Jesus and coffee. I didn't have it this morning. I had another cup that I had actually gotten. Oh, his mouth. His mouth. Oh. Oh yeah, he got a lot of stuff in. Well, he got all those things in his mouth, Marsha. And I don't know if y'all have ever noticed, and I'm not judging these guys, I'm just letting y'all know what I've noticed. I noticed like when you see the guys or the women that have their mouth like fully capped with goals and stuff, they do have it sounds like they do have something else inside of their mouth. I don't know if it's because of I don't know. I don't know. So I will get back to y'all when I kind of figure that out, because I don't want to just be throwing stuff out here that I don't know. And I'm quick to do that, far as letting y'all know that I don't know something. I'm not quick to just throw stuff out. I will throw it out there, but I'll be hoping somebody go correct me if I'm right. So, I mean, if I'm wrong, correct me. But what I'm saying is, I will quickly be the first one to say, hey, I don't know. And we just talked about, I don't know. But I will let people know when I feel like I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, somebody can tell me, because I'm sure going to let somebody know if they're wrong, but I'm not going to do it in a nasty way. Y'all make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, please. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all hit the baby. Yeah, Marsha, I don't listen to a lot of rap music all the time, but it does depend. I'm not gonna lie. If I get off in a pissed off mood, or I just feel like I just need that, I will put me on some good rap. Marsha says it is like having a mouth guard, Trina. I wear a mouth guard at night. Okay. You know what, Marsha? I think I need a night guard, because you know what? I find myself clenching my teeth a lot. Of course, I do eat a lot of ice too, so I need to stop doing that. But I'm gonna end up making me a dentist appointment. I have to make the baby one anyways, but I need to do that because I clench my teeth a lot. Even sometimes during the day, I'll find myself doing that. Stacy says, Trina, I wrote you an email like 3 or 4 days ago, but yet Stacy, I was just in my email the other night. You sent it to uniqueinspirations2022@gmail.com. I'm going to have to go and look in there, Stacy, because I was in there the other day and I didn't see it. But I will definitely go back and look. But it is uniqueinspirations2022@gmail.com. And so don't think I'm ignoring you, Stacy, because I'm not. I'm glad that you brought that up to me so that I can go back and look. Because I don't want you to feel like I'm ignoring you. I don't do that. Because if I say write me, I mean write me. Don't, So I'm not saying that you didn't. I'm not gonna say you didn't do it. So I just want to make sure you got the right email, and I want to make sure that I go back and look, because I did go in there the other day and I didn't have an email. But I'm gonna get on that shit tonight. I'm gonna get on it. Yes, Marsha. She went. Yes, my baby. Yeah, it's not so much, gritting them. It's just me clenching them. Oh, spam. You know what? I didn't even check spam, Stacy. That's what I'm saying. Y'all need to help me out, because y'all know what? I'm not very technology savvy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm still trying to work with this StreamYard stuff. Oh, thank you, Stacey. You so sweet. You so sweet. But yes. But yeah, so I do, and I'm gonna get back to your email too, Stacey. Tonight. Tonight, I will look into my spam, and I'll also look again in the regular email, and I will get back to you tonight. But yes, so I just want y'all to participate in that, because I think it would be very, very awesome that you can actually, and you know what, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, Bring a Friends Day will give you the opportunity, because it would, for one, you'll get to be on here with somebody that that you can interact with, somebody you can engage with. When I say something crazy, you can text them or put it in the chat to them and be like, what is she talking about? Or whatever the situation may be. Whatever that situation may be, you still have that person on with you. Not only that, you're giving them the opportunity to grow within themselves. Another thing is you're giving them the opportunity to find people who are like-minded, people who know that we're imperfect because, and that's ready to just be heard, to be heard, you know. And then it also gives us the opportunity to gain more positivity, you know. And if you don't feel comfortable sharing this channel with your friends, then you don't feel comfortable sharing your channel with your friends, you know. But like-minded people usually stick together. But everybody that I know probably won't even come to my channel. So, I mean, I'm just keeping it real. Let me tell y'all, I'm taking that off. I'm taking my glasses off and I'm going to say that again. Not all my friends or acquaintances will come see my show. I'm okay with that. Everything ain't for everybody. But people get their feelings hurt. But I don't get my feelings hurt because I know everything is not for everybody. And people show support in different ways, you know. But yes. So I'm gonna figure out a day. Listen to this song. Stacey wants me to listen to this song. I'm gonna click on it so I can save the. Oh, okay, y'all. I learned something tonight. How to put y'all little post up there. I never knew how to do it, y'all. I never knew how to do it. This is what Marsha said. Y'all, I'm excited. Hell, I told y'all I'm not technology savvy, and nobody even said, Trina, if you want people to see what somebody else is saying on the screen, all you have to do is click on the. God is good because I just said I didn't know how to learn it. I didn't know, I'm not technology savvy and I'm barely learning how to do StreamYard. But let me tell y'all something. You see what I'm talking about? Patience and time. But Stacey, I'm not ignoring you. I'm going to listen to that. I'm going to listen to that song. And I'm not going to listen to it right now because when I listen to it, I want to be in full control of listening. I wanted to have all attention. But I'm happy, y'all. I know how to do it now. So, y'all, there you go for the link that she wants me to listen to this song. I'm going to listen to it. And that could be another thing, like we can listen to it and then I can come back and we can talk about it, or it might give me a message that we can talk about, you know. So y'all share with me. I love sharing with you guys. Y'all share with me too, because it's only going to help me go a route that you guys like. And I'm going to say this to you. I'm going to say this to everybody, whether you're replaying it, you're watching it now. When you bring your true here, that's all you need to do is bring your true here, because your true is going to allow you to grow. Some people, you cannot be true. They say, oh, bring your truth, and then you bring your truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't even know how to handle the truth. But when I said here, bring it. Because nobody don't know what I've been through when it comes to truth. Because I meant what I said. And Stacey, thank you so much. I will definitely be listening to that. Because obviously you want me to hear it for a reason. And I respect the fact that you also sent me an email because you getting into the groove. And you're finding your way. And you're only going to get better and get better and get better. And every night that I come on here, I want to make sure that I'm leaving a message that can help you or anybody else that's around you and everybody. I love Marsha. Marsha be getting it. She be on here. She be like, oh, that's what she's talking about. I'm a little unique, so everybody's not going to get me the first time. And I'm not expecting them to. But if y'all stick around long enough, you'll get me. Because it's not going to be just about me sitting behind this wall, behind this camera and showing a wall. I know how to be creative. I don't have this for nothing. I pray and I read, and God is bringing all forth to me. Because this is helping me too. This is helping me too. So this, and I know I've said it before, but this is a learning experience for me too. We're doing this together because I fall short. There's things that I'm still working on myself. A lot of things that I'm still working on myself that I get to share with you guys. So I'm not just saying these words just to put something out there. No, I'm saying these words because I practice them. And I want to live. If I'm putting it out there, I need to be living it. Amen. Amen. But just know it's not going to be perfect here. And I'm not going to sit here and say, y'all, I'm going to stop cussing on my show. Then I'll be lying to you. If I just stop cussing altogether, then I just stop cussing. But I'm not going to sit up here and say I'm going to stop cussing. And because that's almost part of who I am sometimes when I'm talking. Some people say, oh, well, women shouldn't cuss. That don't look good. Well, there's a lot of things that men do that don't look good. So that's what I'm saying. We ain't got time to be judging each other. We just need to help each other. Marcia says, I am much older and been around all types of folks. And that's why I love it, Marcia. I love the experiences that you bring here, and things that you get to talk to us about, because I don't know, but you bring something. Everybody brings something unique here. Nobody else might not want to hear it, but I do. And there's other like-minded people like you that will appreciate you sharing the things that you share. So thank you for that. And that goes for anybody. If you're watching the live on replay, that goes for anybody. Stacey says, thank you, Marcia. You're a rock. Yes, she is strong. Symbolize a strong woman. I want to thank you for all your kindness and support. Yes. 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 That's what I'm talking about. Empowering and inspiring each other. That's what I'm talking about. And y'all are thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. Because ain't nobody go appreciate it. Ain't nobody go appreciate it when it's not done right. When it's not done right, people ain't gonna appreciate it. You can go to 50,000 channels. 50,000. And some things people will appreciate and some things people won't. So, it's all about what you're putting out there and what you're willing to receive in. Listen. Marcia says, thanks, sweet Stacey Star. I have been on this journey for 68 years. I have been a migrant worker, officer worker, cleanup lady, and many more job titles. Amen. Amen. And that's what, people look and say, oh, she's done a lot. Yeah, she's done a lot. Very experienced. And 68 is just only the stepping stone, which has making her great. She's getting greater. Right, Marcia? You're getting greater because you are great. You are great. I wrote something down earlier, y'all. We talk about how opposites attract and all that kind of good things and all that. But let me tell y'all, I don't know why I wrote this down earlier, but I did right before, like probably about 10, 15 minutes before the show. Because like I told y'all, I don't get on here, just start talking to y'all. There's things that I have to do to get myself ready. But anyways, I put in here, it says, the devil knows how to make things look good too. But ensure God's blessing will never have you confused. All you have to do is listen and allow him to show you truth behind everything. So why I wrote that, I don't know, but I wanted to share with y'all. I sure did. I was sitting here and I just start writing, and that's what I wrote. And so I hope that can help somebody. I really hope that can help somebody. Marcia says, yes, Miss Trina, and I am passing things on to others. Let's see here. I'll let everybody see it. I had leaders before me who helped me. And you know what, Marsha, that's what I love, because if you know that you had a leader before you that taught you something that can help you in life, and you pass that on as generation after generation or year after year, however you want to put it, that's what we need to be doing. And so I appreciate what you have learned in your past, and even to current, that you share that with us. And I really, really appreciate that, because just like what happened yesterday when you were going to go get your hair done, the sun, how the sun, oh boy, it blinded you, and it could have been a disaster. And thank God that it wasn't. And I'm glad that God was able to get you through that. You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying everything that looks pretty ain't always pretty. Let me go here. Marcia says the devil also wears 3-piece suits. Marcia, my grandmother used to say that. Seriously. Oh my goodness. My grandmother used to say that, Marcia. Yes. Oh, thank you, Marcia. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, it's all of what we make it, guys. It's all of what we make it. But I want to thank you all for another great night here on Unique Inspirations. Please send me an email, leave a comment, whatever you'd like. Like I said, I am going to set up Bring a Friends night. And I would really, really appreciate it if you guys would set up, get a friend, bring a friend on, and maybe your friend has something that they can share and help inspire, and if they don't want to chat and they want to be seen, let me know and I will hook them up and they can come on as a guest. I'm serious. I'm not on here just to be sitting here. I want you guys to participate. I want us to help one another, because we got so many hands and hearts and minds that we need to help conquer and be a success and a positive vibe and affection to somebody else, but we have to learn how to start with ourselves first. So let's get ourselves right, because what we feed ourselves, we can put it out to somebody else. So make sure before you go to bed tonight, you give yourself another affirmation. Do whatever it is, put you on some good music. Stacey, I will listen to what it was that you sent me. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I want to just saying again, thank you guys so much for your time, your support, your efforts. And if there's anything that you think I can help you guys with, please let me know. I would be more than happy to. But once again, thank you for joining me here tonight on Unique Inspirations with who? Me, Trina. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Central Times. Look out for your alerts. Good night.